was like convinced that he had to get drunk to do it. So he just drank like 20 beers. And I was behind the camera like, I don't know if that's the right idea. And I had that urge to call my agent and be like, there's this show, I think I'm right for it, but then I never wanted to be, I never believed in being that kind of performer. You know, if it's meant for me, it'll be kind of thing is what I wanted to feel. So I left it, and then eventually I got the audition and I went in, and I remember I just butchered it. I got really nervous, I couldn't breathe, my face went red, and I was like, it was the scene where Nate yells at Jules, and he's like, does anybody here know who Jules is? You know, in the kitchen, and I was like, does anybody Jules know who? I just remember being to the guy, I was like, don't worry about it, it's cool, I'm so tired, you know, and then I was driving home and I got a call to come back. Justin Kurzel has been one of my favourite filmmakers since I was about 15 years old. He made this film called Snowtown, which if you haven't seen it, certainly watch it. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's a brilliant piece of Australian cinema. And I got an email again, and it was his name, and it was a letter asking to work, which was my actual real life dream come true after sort of all these.
Guillermo obviously is a lover of genre movies, and for him there's usually some personal connection to the story that he's telling, and in this case maybe more than before ever. Can you share if he ever kind of articulated to you why Frankenstein is such a personal thing for him? The original's obviously film version is 1931, the book goes back to the 19th century, but for him it's very personal.
I mean, he's an incredibly open man, and he's been incredibly open sort of throughout this press process as well about what the film means, which is really beautiful to listen to. But he tells a fantastic story because he was raised Catholic, and he was with his father on a Sunday, and they went to the cinema, and it was James Whale's Frankenstein. And he said he never understood the church, he didn't understand the seriousness around it or whatever it was, and then when Boris Karloff backed through that door and turned around, he knew he'd seen Jesus for the first time, and he went home and he wrote his own version of it, and then made a Super 8 movie of it when he was however old. And this image, it sounds like, I shouldn't be quoted here, but it sounds like it burned itself into his